Hi everybody, this is Rita Holmes, independent demonstrator with Stampin' Up! From Ohio, and I am here to bring you my Simply Saturday card number 71 video today. And I am going to do another card from some swaps that I got when I was at On Stage in Long Beach, California. I picked out a card from it, and then I'm going to put my little spin on it. I'm just using some different a different DSP out of the same group, and different embossing folder, different die, different things like that. But it's my little spin on what I saw in this card. So, and I did not make one ahead of time, so this is going to be one of those things where you're going to see the swap card I got, and then we're going to make the card that I want to do. But before that, let me just say that we are real close to time for us to be bringing out our new catalog, which will be the 1st of May. But before that, do know that this product of the month is a embossing folder, really cute embossing folder. I don't have mine yet. As soon as I do, I will show that to you. I'm just a little late in getting all that done with my surgery and stuff. I didn't get things ordered as fast as I wanted to. Just a lot of different little things. But I am back. Hopefully, I am back to getting to playing my stuff for May and do my videos and all that kind of stuff. I'm doing very well. I have had no pain except for discomfort where the drain tubes are. I would really like to pull those things out, but I know I can't. But, oh, they give me fits. But other than that, I'm doing great. Also, though, if you spend $50 with me this month, you will get a video and 2 PDFs from a collaboration of friends of mine. There's 3 of us that do that. I'm not on this one. I'm on next month's video thing. I think I'm on the next month's schedule for that, but I'll have to check and make sure, because time just flies away from me like right now. And that's about it. So I'm going to turn the camera down. I'm going to let you see this card. Then I've got everything cut and pretty well ready to go for my card. It shouldn't take us very long. It's an easy card. I will say that I kind of went die crazy on it though. For a Simply Saturday card, I think I got a little carried away, but you know, it's okay. It's a card. And it's not that hard. So let's turn the camera around. And be sure to like and follow me if you haven't already done that. And while I am saying that, I'm going to refresh my page and make sure where I've got my camera set up. And all that good stuff. I know it's high. I got to bring it down. I do know that. So let's bring it down to maybe here. Oh, I didn't put my mat up when we see all those crazy lights, right? That's because I haven't done any stamping since before my surgery. This will be the first. Let me move that. I'm going to put this here. That kind of helps take away some of those light things. There we go. So this is the card I'm getting inspiration from. I have no idea who made it. I took them out of the envelopes, and then I didn't keep the stuff that told me who made each card. So if you know who made this card, you can let me know if you are a demonstrator and went to Long Beach. If not, I hope she gets credit in some ways. And just know that I enjoyed her card. I like this little set, and I've never used it before. So that's another thing I wanted to do, was use that set. So let's set this one right here. I didn't get any embellishments out for it, but I'll do that in a minute. So as you can see, I do not have this file folder. That actually goes with, this is the, oh, geez, let me think the name of it. It's the Homemade Sweetness, Sweet. And here's the dies. It's called Filled with Sweetness. The dies. And then the stamp set is right here. And we're using the blueberries. And then You're the Sweetest. I think that's all we're using out of here. And then I've used the blueberries, the flowers, the spoon, and the label out of here. But anyway, this is the paper that I used, and that's where the little ladybug embossing folder is from. It's this all in the same suite, and like the cutest. It's got little like daisy flowers and ladybugs. So we have that. And then I also used the perennial postage die. I used the second to the largest one because I don't have those dies, which that is the scrapbooking part of this suite. You can order a scrapbooking kit, and that's in the scrapbooking kit. Almost ordered it because I want that die really bad, but I shouldn't do that. And I also used these leaves out of the Lovely Arrangement set. And here's the paper, and I'm sure you've seen it somewhere before. A lot of people have used it. I'm just late to the game. And it's all kinds of little fruit for, and it's Misty Moonlight on this side. Here's a piece that looks like notebook paper. And that's the paper we're using. Here's one that'll make you go in a seizure if you look at it too long. And little flowers, I think that's very cute paper. And we have this one with the little ladybugs. Here's some little hearts with spoons. And the spoons are what's on the card I saw. And then this is just a bigger version of the paper we're using. So, let me get that all back down in that package because I am out of folders for my stuff. So what I'm going to do is we are just going to glue this onto our card. I haven't even opened my glue gun in forever. I think this is the longest I've been without stamping in a long, long time. But that's okay. We're back. Or I think we're back. We'll see if we're back. And I have to honestly say I didn't really miss being down here too much at first. But now I'm getting to where I want to. Now I used a piece of, my embossed piece of cardstock is 5 by 3 3/4, where hers is 5 1/4 by 4. I just wanted more of my white card, plain card to show. Then I'm going to add this, and that is going to go, well, first I better add this. Thought I'm going to add this. So let's add this. And I used Petal Pink. Petal Pink is not in the colors of that paper per se, but I liked how it went with it and gave a contrast. So let's put that down. I have a little bit of glue right there. And look, I made it dirty. Oh well. If I don't get glue on my card, then I don't know what's wrong. There we go. Now I'm going to take this, and this is going to glue from side to side. I'm going to leave a little border at the bottom. So I made all around. My card is just a little bit smaller as far as the focal point of it, and that's okay. I have dies already cut. I did my leaves in Granny Apple Green. Hers are in, it looks like Old Olive. Here are my little, my little berries. We are going to color these, and I should get a piece of scrap paper because we're going to use the blends. And we are going to use the Misty Moonlight blends. I forgot. I don't know if I want to do my little thing in blue or in green. I don't know. Let's color them first. How's that? I'm going to take the dark Misty Moonlight, and I'm just going to Make some dark marks here and there. Just to give it some depth when I use the lighter color. I'm not going to use one of these, but that's okay. We're going to color them all. Now I'm going to see which color, which end of this I want to use, because I want to use the little end, because it's a little lighter. I don't like coloring with the little end, but it showed a little bit lighter, so therefore I want it a little lighter. And therefore I'm going to So how many have this set and have used it before? Am I late to the ball game on it too? I'm late to the ball game on everything right now, but that's okay. Better late than never, right? That's what I say. I ordered new glasses, and so hopefully I can see better to color once they're in. Because I tell you right now, I do have an issue with not being able to see. I was supposed to have done that back in November, and we have just had everything go on that we didn't need to go on. I'll make that a little bit darker in behind that. So let's just I don't think I'm going to do that flower in blue. A little flower stem. There. I don't really have to have this look like a real blueberry either, do I? It's all in I like my blueberries a little bit lighter. So I am pleased with that. But I gotta blend in my darkness there. My finger's bigger than my blueberries. So let's turn this and we'll go back over those in a minute. Actually, let's see. So, how many people are ready for new stamping things? Or are you bought out for now? I tell you what, I have a hard time resisting buying stamps. Is anybody with me on that? Squeaky marker, isn't it? Do you hear all that? Squeaky, squeaky, squeaky. Okay, now I'm going to what I'm going to do is that I am going to use my Okay, let me see which one it is. This one looks pretty good. I think because it was the first one done. I like to make mine a little bit splotchy so when they dry, they're not all one color. There we go. So we are going to take, I thought I got it out, Misty Moonlight, and we're going to stamp this saying, "You're the sweetest," on my little label here, and that also comes in with the dies. I've already got it right here. I'm going to stamp this and make sure it stamps okay. Yeah, I guess. My stamp pad feels really hard in places. It really doesn't need re-inked, so I don't know what its problem is. Okay, let's put this down. You're the sweetest. My poor little pad over here is about dried out. I think I need to recuperate all this stuff. Okay, here's what we're going to do now. Now we're going to put it together. First, I'm going to decide what I'm going to do with these little flower things up here. I think I'm just going to paint them color them with this dark blue. Not that I like it that much, but I don't know that I want to put a real contrast in with it either. I like the contrast of the dark blue better and the light blue together. As I was getting all this stuff out tonight, I was thinking to myself, wonder why when they made this, that they didn't use blueberry bushel when they were doing all the blueberry stuff instead of Misty Moonlight. Just something I thought of. Kind of one of my meandering thoughts when I was getting out paper. I thought, but I like Misty Moonlight better anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Okay, there we go. Touching up my blueberries. Okay. Here we go. Now we are going to pop this on. And then we'll put the other stuff. Well, first we will glue. Where'd it go? Oh, here's my little spoon handle. And I think I'm going to put that, see where I want this first. I think I want it right there. So let's glue him down. We're going to put this on with dimensionals. And then we will take and add some leaves. I think I want. And this is the color green it did say to use, was grading apple green. I wanted to use something lighter anyway. And I thought, well, I'm going to use what it said and see what it's like. So that's what I did. So let's take and put these right here. Then I got one by itself. I like the little jam paper. I think that's really cute. I'm going to put one of these over here. Then I'm going to put one of them over here. Put this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off I'm going to cut off this stem right here because I'm going to glue that. Let me cut it down just a little bit more and make sure it doesn't show. There we go. Just trim this. Just trim it a little bit. Can you guys see? Am I working down too low? There we go. I trimmed it. I'm going to glue these two together to where only one of those show. Actually, that's not how I want to glue that together. I want to glue it this way. So there we go with that. And we're going to pop it. Put one there. And one over here. And we'll pop these on. Like so. And then I am going to bring my flower over and I am going to bring in, should have brought me in some little bitty guys. Little bitty guys. So let's do that. There we go with that. And let's get some embellishments, and then we will put in the forgot to get my embellishments out. Of course, he knows what I've done with embellishments since. You guys just keep singing, keep singing. We got embellishments coming somewhere along this way. Here they are. reason why I didn't see them is because the white was on top. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some ladybugs on here. And I think, let's see how this looks, because I have a little white dot in the center there. I'm going to put a clear embellishment over that. And it'll just show like a white dot in my flower. And then we'll put some ladybugs, because that's what's on our folder. So let's have one. Oh, let's have one over here crawling on the leaf. And then we'll put one maybe crawling up the spoon. And there we go. Well, what we're going to do in here, I forgot. I am going to take and cut these two leaves apart, and I'm going to put them with these. I'm going to put them in here and put my blueberries in here. So we'll just put right there. And right there. And then we'll add our blueberries. And I just glued them right where the flowers came together. There we go. So there's the inside, and here's the outside. Didn't know if I wanted to use an extra flower or not. But let's see. Do I want to? I think I do. Only because I have 3 blueberries at the bottom. So I'll put 2 flowers at the top. So my Simply Saturday card is just a little bit more than simple. I mean, it is simple. But let me say there's just a little bit more to it than usually cards, paper, and a sentiment. So we'll put that on there, and then we will take and put a embellishment over that one. So there we go. What do you think? Let's move all the junk out of the way. Maybe you can see it better. The two of them next to each other. I really like the yellow one here, but I didn't want to use yellow. And I love that file folder. But I used what I had, basically, and that is silver foil paper. And I used petal pink, and then basic white. And then so mine's a little bit smaller in here because this only comes to about here. And so I cut the paper down and just did a smaller version. Cut this paper down a little bit so that it'd just be smaller. So there you go. There's what that looks like. And there's that one. So I hope you enjoyed the video today. And I'm glad I got to do it. I was kind of procrastinating it, and I thought, wait, Rita, if you keep procrastinating it, you're not going to get done. So it's like, go downstairs and make you a card. So this is basically the first card I've made. Well, I did a Tuesday video. What did I do Tuesday? What did I do Tuesday? I don't even remember. I don't know what I did Tuesday. I'd have to go back and look at it. I think it was just talking about maybe a challenge, or I did that Wednesday. Heck, I don't know. I didn't do I don't know. Never mind. I do not know if I did a video on Tuesday. You guys let me know if I did a video on Tuesday. My nights and days are very mixed up, but they are getting better. Better. So there's my card. If you got this little set, make you a card and let's see what you do with it. Because I really like it and I need to use it while it's springtime. While people are getting ready to can and make jams and jellies and all that stuff. That's not me. I did that, used to do it a little bit, but nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not into that anymore. So anyway, there you guys go, and I will see you on Tuesday, okay? Y'all have a great weekend, and enjoy it. Our weather's going to be a little bit nice. We're supposed to have some rain. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, I had my grandbaby. He was born Tuesday. My little great-grandbaby, River, he was born Tuesday, weighed 8 pounds, 4 ounces, was 20 inches long, and he looked so tiny, mainly when his dad and his grandpa hold him, because they are two big boys. And, of course, his great-grandpa, he liked holding him, too. So we're going to go visit him tomorrow, I think. So anyway, just wanted to tell you we had him, and we were over the moon with him. So, that's about it. So you guys all have a great one, and see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye.